These 3 habits are killing your confidence. They're destroying you. All right, you gotta stop them now. And if you don't, you're gonna end up crying on the couch, lonely, miserable. Hey, okay, but you're still gonna be upset. I don't know if you're gonna go that far, but these 3 habits really are ruining your life. What are they? How do you fix them? What do we do instead? Let's get into it. Stay tuned. Hey guys, look, I'm Jared Laurence. I'm founder of Modern Flirting. And over the course of 15 years, God, I am old, 15 years of training and coaching so many different types of guys, some of the most successful men in the world, guys who own 7, sometimes even 8-figure companies. And I still, to this day, when I train these guys, there's still confidence issues. I know, you're thinking, how is that possible? How can these incredibly successful entrepreneurs, these guys, these gym rats, these Abercrombie models, I've coached Abercrombie models who still have problems when it comes to confidence. And that's because there are certain habits that I see again and again and again that just ruin this. And here's a beautiful thing. It's easy to correct these habits. It's so simple and in your control. So without further ado, let's go. Habit number 1. Habit number 1 is essentially not approaching when you see that girl that you want to approach, all right? It is killing you. Now, we all understand the benefits of approaching the girl you want. I mean, for sure, actually having a chance of getting the girl, obviously learning the skill set, all the stuff that, come on, let's face it, I teach to all my guys in my program, and you've probably seen other videos on it yourself, right? But what about when we don't approach? What happens? You're actually using a process called operant conditioning. You're conditioning your mind, and you're building up a habit of being a guy, literally creating this identity of a man who doesn't approach and go for the things that he wants. There's a feedback loop. So it doesn't just help you to approach the girl when you see her, but when you don't approach her, you're psychologically scarring and damaging yourself, and you're making it harder and harder and harder to approach the next time. Because every single time you see that girl and you don't approach her, you're telling yourself something very, very clear and specific. You're telling her, I'm not that guy. You're telling yourself, I'm not that guy that does that thing, that does the approach. And it makes you less and less confident, all right? Now, let's go with habit number 2 that is killing so many guys that I see. And that is consistency. It's not following through with what you set out to do. And make no mistake, this is a habit. So many guys get motivated, they start something, they want to get going on this journey, but they don't actually hit their goals. So I see it again and again where guys will build a habit of making goals, they'll write the goals, they'll create the goals, they'll see it, they'll start in the journey, but they never actually finish. They don't go that extra mile, that extra step to hit the goal that they set out for. Well, what do you think that does to a guy? It builds up a habit of not hitting your goals, and then that makes you realize that in your subconscious, you're realizing, why even bother starting this next venture? Why even bother going about doing this next thing that means something to me? Because I already know I'm not that guy, I'm not the guy that will actually hit it anyways. I've never done it with anything else. But you can. You can set the goal and have a very clear action plan, have a mentor or a friend keep you accountable. You can take certain action steps to make this time different, because now, once you hit one of the goals that you set out for, you're creating this new habit of being, I'm a guy who finishes what I started, all right? Hell, in the Modern Flirting program, we reward this. When guys hit their goals and they get incredibly good, it's free for them. We have free lifetime membership, everybody in our program, for guys who actually just finish what they set out for. That's how crazy, this whole thing is. I always reward those, and whether you're in a program or not, reward yourself. Get a goal, reward yourself, stick things through, okay? That's number 2. Now, let's go to habit number 3. What is the third habit that is basically destroying your confidence? And that is the negative self-talk. Oh my God, guys. I see people who are usually, they do well with other things. Maybe they hooked up with the girl that they wanted. Maybe they made this big sale for their business. Whatever it is that they're doing, they get this great win, but they'll always add a little bit of self-deprecation. They'll always add a little, yeah,
but it doesn't really count because X, Y, and Z, or yeah, but I just got lucky. I really just got lucky with there.
They'll never take credit. They'll never just keep that positive. When you become a guy who makes a habit of putting yourself down, and don't get me wrong, look, some self-deprecation as a humor tactic can be useful, and that's a little bit more of an advanced tactic. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a guy who, can't take himself, who takes himself too seriously, who can't, crack jokes about himself. What I'm talking about is a habit of always putting yourself down. Yeah, but I suck. Yeah, haha. Yeah, no woman likes me because I suck. Whether it's true or not, watch what you say because it sticks with you, all right? It absolutely sticks with you in your subconscious and will start actually filtering everything else out. Because by saying it, thinking it, and saying it enough times, you really do believe it. It's coming out and it's reinforcing those negative thoughts. In my program, for instance, I tell all my guys, look, you need these techniques that we teach to reframe the way you think, to actually change the thought patterns and processes that are happening. Because how in the world do you expect to be this awesome, confident, social, attractive guy, meeting all these amazing women when you don't even say good things about yourself, when you're doing negative self-talk, all right? So once again, not doing approaching when you should, not following things to the end, not seeing it through and hitting your goals, and all you're doing is negative self-talk. These three things combined are killing men's confidence. And if you're doing it, it's probably killing your confidence as well. If you agree, if that makes sense to you, hit the like button, show this channel some love. I wanna see it. Also, I'm gonna help you with that second part right there. The first part right there for not approaching. If you wanna learn how to attract beautiful women, even if you have approach anxiety and you run out of things to say, right there in the description, I break it all down for you. There's a video right there. Go in the description, hit that link, and you will learn exactly how to get over that anxiety, how you can start approaching these beautiful women, and let's face it, how you can start building good habits. All right? Hope you guys like that. Hit the like button. I'll see you in the next video.